Well, the Legion proved useful allies, but I have more pressing business.
I need a drink. Or 3.
Thirsty, food for the hungry.
Feeling something fancy. Celebrate killing dragons. There we go. Drink one of these honey brew meads now that I have some spares. I am hungry. Eat and drink a whole bunch of stuff. Always a great time for candy.
Really celebrating. How long have you been carrying that taffy treat?
Since I first went to the Jarl's Hall, I guess, and looted it off the table.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Mm-hmm. We were just talking the other day about how we don't actually like taffy, either of us. But Chelsea loves anything sweet. Especially moon sugar. The only good thing that Khajiit have ever produced.
Well, apparently, according to several enemies, they produce pretty good rugs.
Probably. I would totally wear a pair of Khajiit boots if I could get one. Although they complain about the cold constantly, so maybe it would be like a luxury item but not practical. Or maybe they're just wimps. That's probably it.
Sand cats rather than the opposite of sand cats. What am I trying to think of right now?
I'm not sure.
Compare a leopard that's meant to live in warm climate to a snow leopard. So they're the warm climate leopard, not the snow leopard.
Ah.
Don't you love how good I am at talking sometimes?
Was there a snow leopard at the zoo that we went to see one time?
There was, and
yes.
it was actually out. I was very excited about that.
I remember that, yeah.
That looks like a dart trap.
Flamethrowers, actually, in the dragon's mouth. Very clever. But I disarmed that trap. Not as clever as me. So, ooh, I like this kind of hall. This promises one of those walls with a word on it. I need to decipher these carvings at some point. But, let me look at this new claw.
Are the carvings different in different barrows? I've never paid attention.
Yes, actually, some of them are. Not all of them. Some of them are repeated. Some of them actually do have meanings that I can decipher. Moth, owl, it's hard to see, but it's a wolf.
Okay. You know what's actually funny about those claws? Is I never actually thought about the fact that you could rotate an item in the inventory to look at it. So every single time I play, I'm squinting at these claws trying to figure out what the different symbols are since I never rotated it.
As I demonstrated here, many of these doors are trapped, so if you enter the wrong combination, it'll fire darts or spears or whatever at you. But always double check that you entered the right combination, because it's often easy to have them not turn the right number of times. I do always step back because there are often traps for those things. Alright. Let me save here. Well, so no human or elf has been here, so who knows what I'm going to find.
You know, I've never noticed traps on those doors before.
They're pretty common, actually.
I probably just never messed them up or something.
Alright, well. A room full of sarcophagi with gates.
I wonder what could be in there.
Me too. Well, it doesn't trigger just yet, but I'm just going to sit back here and get my mana back. Thank you very much. You're not getting locked out of there when I'm in there. That's not happening.
Oh, that would.
Alright, in we go. And when are they going to come?
I wonder if they come out with the cake.
Probably. No. Weird. Isn't it? Come on, you can't. There we go. Alright, I'm going to torch this one before he gets up properly. Or I thought it would, but I'm out of mana and weak. And this guy's a bow. Unacceptable. Atronach, take down the guy with the bow. The other ones, need to die too, but that's the important one. You can shoot me from across the room. The other ones I can avoid pretty well. The Atronach will not last much longer. What weapons do these guys have? There it goes. Sword, okay. Oh, that guy's magic. He's a restless driver. That is going to be completely lethal in this confined space. Probably borderline unsurvivable. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to get the inventory. going to save that potion, get some magic back, get at the other inventory. Do I have enough to summon it just yet? I need how much? 124. I don't have enough just yet. Can I run away for a second? Can I? It's not letting me jump. That sucks. Okay. Alright, I will just drink the other potion so I can get this thing out before I die. That was close. Alright, so I do have potions. So getting trapped in a room like that is always dangerous. You never really know what kind of opposition you'll be up against. In this case, it was unsurvivably strong opposition. That is super effective, so it may take down the Atronach, but as long as there's only one of these guys, I might be able to win this. I can run around him, I can shout, support my Atronach. It's in melee, so it's doing its full damage. It's not going to run out of duration this time. Alright, we've got this. I would love to have been able to do Turn Undead on that guy, but that still cost me almost all my mana at this point. I'll check that. Yeah, that would cost me most of my mana, so I couldn't have done that as a solution. Especially because I wouldn't have been regenerating mana properly while the other guy was still hacking at me. Later on, that will be one of my best counters to Draugr. But I need to get that restoration perk that I was talking about before I can really use it effectively. Alright, and that is why I always carry potions. If I was a high elf, it also would not have been a problem, because I would have had enough mana to be doing things more easily. Lever. Alright, opens the gate. A trapdoor and the lever. What does the lever do? That's boring. Up we go. Here's a skeleton up here.
I wonder if there's anything interesting down under the water.
I don't remember there being anything. Oh, Mastery Lock. So these are the kinds of things I talked about that can run you out of lockpicks if you're unlucky with them early in the game. I'm going to go for it. So the success zone is tiny, and it'll break your lockpicks very, very quickly. This would be a good chance to talk about some lockpicking techniques once I find the sweet spot area. Okay, it doesn't seem to be on that side. So, other side now. There we go. Okay, almost got it. So, especially with master locks, you gotta kind of notice the outside of the, yeah, it really breaks these things fast. Outside of the screen, because that's the place where you can see where your lockpick is properly, and you can remember that and get things to be not quite the same as they were trapped before. So, I'm looking at the outside there, I'm seeing the little like white spot on the wall, I'm going a little bit higher on that. There we go. Success. A boss chest. What do you know? Alright, so these are almost as hard. Alright, there we go. So I'm looking at the outside, I see that kind of brightened patch of rock there. Nope, that's too far. So I see that spot in between the brighter patch. Nope. Okay, it's back further this way. Nope. So you always will expend a few lockpicks on this kind of lock, unless you just luck out and find the spot immediately. But that wasn't too bad for picking two serious locks. Orc swords, terrible. They're worse than those elven ones I was mentioned that you want to get pretty much. So this ring is not actually very good for me, but I have no other rings, so I might as well put it on. And I've got a level up in my pocket once again. A trap. Darts. Well. A skeleton with a bow. That's a powerful bow, by the way. Ancient Nord. Does pretty solid damage. That's why that Draugr, if he would have hit me, would have been very, very dangerous.
Our supple Ancient Nord bow is probably my top 3 favorite types.
Yes, those are extremely strong. It wouldn't have been one of those that would have instant killed me, but it would have been a good one. Some other kind of trap that I can't see. I don't like that, but I'm past it now. Ancient Nord bows are not that fantastic, but they're pretty strong early in the game. Oh, battering ram. That would have instant killed me. Most things would instant kill me. That would have instant killed me hard. It would instant kill you on like a depth probably too. Okay, big open room. Always save in case some silly thing happens. I could get stuck and get killed that way. I I hear skeletons down there. Oh, what do you know? Skeletons in a pool of oil.
That's gotta be one of the most satisfying little attacks there.
Yep. Skeletons do full damage, but they're... It didn't break? Oh, there we go. Do full damage, but they're very, very fragile, as you can see. Makes a certain amount of sense, I guess. So if I was a warrior, I would just be in heaven right now, looting all these free arrows, because you can use so many arrows on legendary warrior runs. But I'm not. So. Oh! Draugr. Restless Draugr. Okay. And other Draugr, too. I wish I had one of those oil pots. It's a magic one. Okay, so... Luckily, it's not in the confined space, so I've got a chance here. Didn't cast. Alright, the regular Draugr is going for me. That's fine and good. Get down there, you. Alright. So, we've seen this before. I lead the summon to fight that one. I lure this one off. I'm going to back up and shout at him. Does minor damage. Most importantly, just kind of buys me time. Oh, wait, there's traps here. Oh, dear. But they work the other direction, so it's okay. They'll only hurt him. There's a third Draugr in there somewhere. Well, I'm going to heal up. Well, I've got a spare moment here. And maybe I can lure the Draugr into this trapped hallway. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, too close. I think darts do basically no damage to them anyway, because they, I think, are immune to or resistant to poison. Which makes sense, because they have no,
Circulatory system to transport it, or other systems for it to disrupt and damage.
Can I batter in this guy? No, it's stuck. There we go. 22. Okay, 3 more to go. Then I'll really be in business. Oh, a soul gem. I can use it for enchanting.
If I was doing enchanting.
Oh. Will it work now? There we go. Perfect. Anything lying on it can prevent it from rearming properly. So, I'm pretty sure my summon lost that fight, which makes sense because it can't really handle that on its own. But maybe not. No, maybe it got him. Yeah, okay, it got him. But what were all those other hostile creatures that were detected? Huh. Well, worrisome, but I'm alright. And believe it or not, all the Sith I'm going through is well worth it for the reward from this barrow, which is trash on adept mode, but a literal lifesaver on legendary. Will this trap kill him? Yes, come on over. You know you want to. Come on in. Oh, they stopped. No, they didn't. Okay. Some of these ones stop. Alright, if I walk this way, maybe he'll just follow me further. I'm not going to run through those blades at a guy with a bow.
Probably not.
No. Alright, he's not coming, so I'll need to come up with a better approach. Sadly, you can't stop an arrow in flight by shouting at it. That'd be awesome. And make perfect sense.
Yeah.
Oh, there's multiple ones, but the other one's melee. Yep. Sucks to be melee. That's why I'm not. Dodge his arrow there. Stunned him so he couldn't do that arrow. And he's down. Okay. But there's a hallway probably full of Draugr up ahead there. I can turn the blades off, but more importantly, there's a hallway full of Draugr up here. Get up. That time in Bleak Falls Barrow was the first time in like a year that I got hit by those blade traps. They're so avoidable. It was just humiliating. But you don't want to be trying to get through in combat. That's a recipe for disaster. Where'd the other one go? Yeah, whatever. He might have gotten pushed into the wall. Oh, another trap. Ah, those are instantly lethal. Oh, look, another Draugr. Let me wake him up from a safe distance in case there's other buddies of his around. Oh, I missed. That was incompetent. Here, Draugr, Draugr, Draugr. Come on, come on. Just a regular one, not a restless one. Ooh, the door. No, another one. This is a restless one. Okay. Step right up. It's a magic one. And he's dead. So, this is a good chance to talk about something that I had researched myself just recently. That key, if you go back, I think it opens that chest and that so forth, but no one's going back to do that. So, I recently discovered that most of what people think about trap damage in this game is not entirely accurate. And I was just telling you about this the other night, I think.
Yeah, I was saying while you were testing.
Oh yes, you're very helpful with that experiment, the final one. I'm going to save here. Again, in case of stupid causes of death. So, let me get back to trap damage after I've just discovered what's going on in this room. It might be a trap. Let me shout at this thing from a distance. And something's back there. It's a powerful drowser. Alright. Heal up. So his slow spell will work on me if I'm not careful. But I can lure him into the traps that I've got to. I really want to train my destruction skill though. Every guy killed with the trap is a guy that I'm not killing myself. I don't want to be running in there carelessly.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Did not see that.
Yes. Once I saw a driver coming over, I'm like, Atronach right now.
Got it. Totally missed that. Really confused what he was fighting.
I'm lucky that they're consistently going for my Atronachs this time. They don't always like to do that. And he's down. Okay, great. I could have turned undead on him, but I didn't know he was the only one. If he's not the only one, then it's embarrassing to be caught without any mana, as like the other guys just chop you up. So, okay, I remember this room. It's an interesting little puzzle. So I have more of these, turnable animal type things, right? This thing doesn't cause any traps, but also doesn't open the drawbridge over there.
Okay.
So I need to find out what the right pattern is. Now, because there's no traps, I could just manually change these things to every possible combination, but there's 81 possible combinations.
And who has time for that?
Certainly not Hjalti. So, is this door over here open? There's some way to open it. Ah, there we go. I want to kind of explore fully. Isn't there some kind of treasure in here? Maybe I misremember that. Whatever. Not terribly important. I don't really care that much about money. I have all the randomized kind of loot that I really want at this point in the game, because I got that lucky, robe, and I got the lucky amulet. Okay, so we need to find out what the password is. Well, we have some of these faces back here, right? Covered up. There's another thing in here in the middle of the room. Let me punch that from a safe distance. No, they rotate, and nothing fires at me. That's nice. So, we have whale. Whale, blank, snake. Whale, blank, snake, whale. Whale, hawk, snake, whale. Okay, now the order could be one way or the other, I'm not sure which, but whale, hawk, snake, whale will be it. Whale, hawk. This way isn't even pointing anywhere intelligent. I'll just have to take a guess with that. It worked. Great. Okay. I spy with my little eye Draugr. With a bow. No. Rocks. Rocks fall, everybody dies. Oh, look, a spike wall. Where's the trigger for that, I wonder? No. Not clever enough. Ooh, a door. There's probably a monster behind it. No, empty. So, trap damage. All types of traps do a certain script amount of damage that's based on your level. At level 1, the spike wall traps do 75 damage, but it's affected by difficulty, so they would do 225 or so to me, which would be, of course, an instant kill. It is affected by armor. But their damage against enemies is also affected by difficulty, so it's quartered. However, we discovered there's more to it than that with all our testing. Do you want to do the honors?
Oh, you want me to do the honors?
I mean, you were the one who noticed what the key result was, so.
Oh, was I?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I was trying several different theories, but you had the right theory.
The random modifier between
Yes.
3 and what was the high one?
14 is the highest we observed.
Okay. So there's the base damage with the multiplier or the division based on whether or not it's hitting you or the enemy, and then it either multiplies that by 3 or 14 or any number in between from what we can tell in a random order.
Right. So, the upshot of that is it does much more damage to enemies and other NPCs than it does to you. But on Legendary, If you get unlucky with that roll and they roll like a 3, then it'll be times 3, then quartered, so they'll be taking less damage than you would. But most of the time, it'll still instant kill them even on Legendary. Well, this just screams horrible, dangerous final battle. So, you know the drill.
That same barrel outside Ackerstead, right?
Yep.
This does look like a familiar room. Maybe I have been in here.
There are a couple ones that look kind of similar, but quite possibly, yes.
Yeah, the surrounding water. We'll see what kind of things you'll be fighting, and then I'll decide if I've been in here or not.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what's happening? Oh, there we go. Skeletons. Oh, nice. Skeletons. I can beat skeletons. Even in largest numbers. Their bows are very dangerous, but if I dodge back and forth, they'll have trouble hitting at me. No, that one didn't. Oh, no. Well, my Atronach has no trouble with skeletons. Is everyone up there, too, shooting at me? No. Okay, there we go. Yeah, more skeletons, or Draugr, or who knows what.
You know, I don't think I have been in here. I'm picturing the one with the shade guy that keeps teleporting.
Oh, he's got a bow. Nope, he's at point blank, so he's more of a priority right this second. He's running the wrong way, like an idiot. Alright, I don't have much time left on this Atronach. So what I've noticed is that the new undead spawn when they're down to just 1 or 2 of the old undead. So, if I don't thin out their ranks until I'm ready, I'll have an advantage. Where is he? Thought there was a guy down there. I need to find like a safe spot to get a shot at him. Come on. Where are you guys? They're hiding in the water from me. I'm terrifying, it's true, but still.
Well, what better way to hide from a flame-casting wizard than in the water?
It makes a certain kind of sense. Alright, so I'm pretty confident when I kill that skeleton, the others will all pop out. So, and they might not be skeletons, they might be Draugr, which I don't really have the mana for right now. So I want to find out where that last undead guy is, torch him because he had a bow. Screw that. Right, I need to go into the water here. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Is he still running? Okay. So I'm pretty confident when this guy or the other guy goes down, that's when the monsters will, the next group of monsters will spawn. There we go. No, I was wrong. I must be waiting for the last one. Well, in that case, I still see some sarcophagi in this room. By the way, for those of you who are curious, sarcophagus comes from the Greek and it means flesh eating, basically. Because you put a body in there and the flesh vanishes.
Oh, I did not know that.
I learned that actually in a Latin class, so a little out of place there, but... Yeah, I'm gonna get zapped. But if I can wait for them to be on this path, they'll have no choice but to fight the Atronach. Come on. Come on. There we go. Can't get to me, so you must fight the Atronach. No, you can get to me. How did you do that? It's a mystery. But this room is full of things I can jump around on. So that's nice. Because I'm, easily killable at this point. I've got a level up I could use. Oh no! The rest of the Draugr is still up and something else is coming. Alright, I may need to use my level up once I find out what's coming. But it may not have been aggro just yet. Alright, it's being slowly burned to death by the Atronach, who's not hitting it successfully, it looks like, but whatever. Move over, need to train my destruction. There we go. Now the boss probably is spawning. I hope it's the boss. Nope, it's not even the boss yet. Oh man, what a room. But it's a regular Draugr. Okay, that's nice. There's only one regular Draugr. That's double nice.
Or is it a trap?
Yeah, you make a good point there. Well, the Atronach is done, but I can take one Draugr, because I've got room to jump. Whee! Oh, he can jump too. Well, he can fall. No, get off of me. Going over here now. Sometimes you run very slowly after shouting, as happened there. Too slow. 3 hits. Go up the stairs. Or... do you get stuck? There we go. Bye. You have to do a lot of that on Legendary too. Just use the environment to your advantage. One of my rules is that I will not be just camping in a spot and just sitting there passively, chipping away at them as they stand there and watching me, but jumping around and maneuvering them, things like that. That's definitely allowed. All right, there he goes. Oh, there's another one over there somewhere, or maybe it's there's another one over there somewhere. Oh, I don't like that. All right. Oh, and there's more. I don't like that at all. Mage. No, wait. Let's see. One thing you can do is make people stupidly switch weapons when they... Oh! Almost got on top of me there. Switch weapons back and forth. If you can like close to melee with an archer, you'll often pull out like his melee weapon, then... Ouch. Alright. You gotta die now. Can I get underwater? No, well I dodged it at least. Almost dead. No. Things are gonna be close. That guy's only melee. Is the other guy coming up behind me? There he is. We still haven't seen the boss yet. Still not seeing the boss. What a room! Alright. Need to find out what kind of Draugr that guy is. If he's melee, not too worried about it. This guy is, of course. The other guy. Has he noticed me? He hasn't noticed me. He's that stupid. Draugr have terrible senses. They're the dumbest enemies in the game. Sometimes if you have good sneak, they won't notice you while you're stabbing them. But I won't be using sneak, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, you could always make the argument that you don't have any nerve endings, so...
There is that. Still, I feel like you would like notice like the environment move as you like thudded against like, the bed you've been lying on for eternity.
That's true.
Oh, it's a magic one. Okay, that's bad. Carried him a swing and missed there. Alright. Bring that one. No. Magic. Alright, so he can slow me, he can do damage to me from range. I'm going to need to break out some potions here. And drink some of those potions. So I can get another summon out. Once I get my mana back. I'm looking forward to being able to have more mana. It's not going to be in melee with him, but we'll have to do. No, don't make me tank!
Yeah.
Atronachs love to make you tank. Because they consider themselves primarily range, although they suck at range. Is there another one in here? Not yet, but there will be. But I still haven't seen the boss. It could be any kind of terrifying thing. So I'm going to take this thing down while I still have an Atronach to help out for at least a few hits of it. Yes, great. Alright. Here comes trouble. It's the boss. You can tell because he's in the place of honor up there. He has a two-handed weapon.
Nice.
He has a shout, but he has two-handed weapons, so... In an open space like this, he's nothing to fear. He will kill my Atronach easily, but he won't kill me. Unless I really screw up and get stuck, or things like that. There we go. It's coming up the back. I'm going to stand a little bit over here on the edge, so... I think you missed. How did you miss? How did you miss? Alright, well, here we go again. Seen this trick a few times by now. Oh, he's trying to fire through solid objects. I mentioned they weren't very bright. Oh, I really mentioned they weren't very bright. He just stayed put there, huh? Is there anything good up here that I can use against this guy? This is a long shot, but... No. Alright. Fine. I could try turning undead on him, but I have to get the melee for that, and he's probably immune to it, so I'm not going to do that. It'd also still leave me in the same situation of just chasing him around the room instead of him chasing me around the room. But, you know, same net outcome of me just running around a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, well, he's almost dead. One thing I don't like about flame spells is they obscure your view a little too much for my taste. When somebody's coming at you with an instant kill in their hands, you care about your visibility. Lightning obscures it probably the least because it doesn't actually like, fill the screen, just like a few strands of electricity going back and forth. Once in a while, they don't actually say the words, or they say it later. Like, he didn't say Foos there, just like nothing, and then something goes Roda. Although, does that sound like Foos Roda to anybody else? To me, it sounds like Wacha, basically.
You know, for the longest time, I thought that's about what he was saying.
Subtitles are an eye-opener, huh?
Oh, yes.
I pretty much always play with subtitles, because so many other great lines in the background can go unnoticed. Like, you might not overhear NPC conversations properly, things like that. But with subtitles, you've got them. Adds a lot to the, you know, fun stuff to the environment. Okay, well, he's almost dead now. So, just need to come out of the water, where he has, like, partial cover and can sort of... There! That time you said it correctly. Alright, he's gonna go down any second now. Great. He will stand back up if I'm not careful, but I killed him. That's pretty trashy. Okay. So, all of that is done with. I'm not going to bother looting the Draugr, they have trash on them. Now I just need to make sure I don't get killed by some final trap. So I'm just going to shout down the hallway in case there's a pressure plate in there.
Excellent foresight.
Yes. Oh look, a trap. Okay. So, how is it trapped? Let me shout. Didn't break anything. Didn't trigger anything. But they're only aimed at one side of the chest. Oh, I hear chanting. Well, is there a way to disable this trap? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I'll simply open it from over here and then back off promptly. Maybe there was a string. It sounded like there wasn't. I just didn't see it. Looked around for one. Alright. Once again, I've outsmarted you ancient Nords. You never know. After all that nonsense, I'm not getting killed now. Alright, so what word do I learn? I learned the word kind. Now you would think I already know the word kind, because kind is one of my gods, but no, I just now learned the word kind. This new language, anyway. And the important thing is kind is the god of nature, among other things, or goddess of nature. So that is why I got the Dragon Soul. I can unlock this amazing shout, which will make animals calm, which is about to be incredibly valuable in the next episode. I can't make the jump, I don't have the needed shout for that, so I will head out this way. Alright, well, success in Shroud Hearth Barrow. Now make our way back, it'll probably be late at night. Pull this lever. Many of these ruins, save you time, have like a secret passage back to the beginning, but it was like locked from the other side, so it's convenient. Once in a while they have like one final enemy on them, but usually not, so I'm not too worried. A Warhammer just lying around, that's kind of weird. 2 secret doors this time, that's also kind of weird. Okay. So back to oh, poor Wendelius. You were right on top of it the whole time. And you scared away Wilhelm, who was the only guy who could have helped you. So, poor decisions. Not that way. This way. Alright, so, find a room at the inn, go to sleep, and next time I climb the mountain with my newfound shout, which will be
very, very valuable.
One of the most complained about parts of the game.
Yeah. Not many people enjoy climbing mountains, especially when they're being harassed all the way up.
Yes.
Do you have a tendency to kill the pilgrims, directly or indirectly?
Indirectly. It's not me who kills them, it's the things that I'm running from. Although, actually, I'm so low level this time, they might actually survive. Except for the Frost Troll.
Yeah.
But that's all part of the plan.
Now that our ghost has been unmasked, I hope we see. Are you joking?
No, it still counts.
You
Thought it was
just
been a whole day.
rented the room from me.
Alright,
Pardon
If
me,
you're
my
headed
lord.
up to the
Would you
monastery,
care?
so, going to have dinner. Cheese. I gotta have some cheese here. There we go. With meat. I still have no bread because this is like the worst inn in history.
long way down.
And there we go. It's a reasonable hour to go to bed for this character so far. Alright. Hope you all enjoyed that. We'll continue next time climbing up the Great Mountain, tallest mountain in the world.
Fun times.
Have a great day, everyone.
Have a great day.